Poitras, Mark Obenhaus, and Hersh. See, that's worth staying up for. I was thinking about your reporting during Watergate, and that the very famous film All the President's Men got made about Woodward and Bernstein. And I wonder if you were thinking at that time, like, maybe a movie could be made about me.
Farthest thing from my mind. Just never, I mean, Laura will tell you she was haunting me for years. I just didn't want to do it. You know, because also there's another reason, which is, you know, I'm still in the business. You know, and so you don't want to taint yourself with favorable publicity.
And so after Laura and Mark, I understand, had been separately exploring the possibility to make a film with you, what finally made you say yes?
I don't know, but the film's a lot better than I thought it would be.
Laura, you started 20 years ago. When early in your career, you had most recently at that point made My Country, your film set in Iraq. It was pre-Snowden. You asked him then, you got to know, what made you keep coming back?
I was obsessed. I really was obsessed. It was an idea that I never got out of my head because of his body of work that was so monumental, so important for me, I think also for the country and for the world, to the atrocities that he's exposed, and also just representing, like, in the press, the importance of having journalists that don't accept the bullshit, and that not just from the government, but also from the institutions that they're working for. Like, he was constantly speaking truth, and particularly when, in the context that I first asked him, was I just had made a film about the war and occupation of Iraq, and I just thought it was a catastrophe, and I thought it was also a catastrophe in the press, not just what was happening on the ground. And Cy was the rare exception of somebody who was saying this is wrong and this is why it's wrong. And so I loved his work, but then when I reached out to him, like 2005, and then I met him, and then I was like, oh wow, he's a great character too. So it was kind of, and so every few years I'd be like, hey Cy, and I'd reach out, we saw each other, and I would ask, and he would say no, and I would ask, and he would say no, and finally he said yes.
Mark, in your work at PBS Frontline, you work in a stable of lots of great investigative reporters. What makes Cy unique amongst his peers?
Well, in the beginning, there's a section about Chicago and Cy's accidental embrace of journalism. And I think he says at that point that it was something he felt passionate about immediately. And one of the things that I appreciate about Cy and that's in the work that we've done together is this incredible energy and this desire to pursue the truth and the incredible, almost, dare I say, childlike excitement about reporting. And he is today unchanged. I made a film called Buying the Bomb where I traveled with him all across the country, chasing him. A lot of the footage in here of him back in the day running around is from that film. And he was just incredibly enthusiastic about the process of being a reporter. And for me, it was just an incredibly exciting thing to observe and then to put onto film. And I think this film captures the same energy in a different period of his life. So I think that he's a reporter through and through.